It's been over a month since I posted a project video, and while I want to apologize for that, I can't. Like the title says, I lost my direction. Thankfully, I think I found a new one, and I'm really excited to share it with you guys. So, let me explain. When I started this channel, I had just rediscovered my passion for woodworking, and like many other passions I've discovered or rediscovered over the years, I wanted to find a way to make some sort of side income, or hell, even main income from it. I figured YouTube would be the best way to do that, since I've tried the production and manufacturing side of things, selling hard goods, and the repetition and maintenance of it just sucked the soul out of me.
You better call into work tomorrow.
I figured YouTube would allow me to work on whatever project I wanted and make some side income from it so long as I filmed it and posted it, which was like the perfect win-win. Thus, the Craftswrite channel was born. Yay, I was well on my way to fortune and fame and stardom among the maker community. But oh, brothers and sisters, was I wrong. YouTube is fucking hard. It's even harder when you're doing it for the wrong reasons and you've pigeonholed yourself into a niche that doesn't really fit with the goals you wanted to accomplish in the first place. Like I did. The funny thing is, when I created this channel, I chose and created the name Craftswright to be all-encompassing. A Craftswright isn't someone that just works with wood, even though they could, but it's someone that builds all of the things, enjoys multiple crafts, and learns with their hands. They create, fix, and improve. Handiwork is their kind of work. I knew deep down at the start what I wanted to do with this channel, but then I took the YouTube gurus, plural for gurus, advice to heart, and ended up totally derailing my passion for the thing that I had created. With YouTube, if you don't have just the right mixture of luck, charisma, and talent, you're gonna have a bad time trying to make a successful channel.
You have been weighed, you have been measured, and you have been found wanting.
When you don't have those working in your favor, all of the YouTube experts tell you to niche down and be ultra specific. And in and of itself, that's great advice if you're the type of person that can specialize in just one simple subject. Turns out I'm not that kind of person, but more on that later. So I focused on producing niche down projects. I stuck to woodworking, and what do you know? I had some mild success. Yes, this is the route I have to go. I have to stay niche down. At least that's what I thought to myself. But there's a funny thing that happens when you're the creative type and you limit yourself like that. You lose interest, almost immediately. It stops being fun. You think of a great idea and a cool video that's gonna follow it, but then your inner critic shuts it down because it's not niche specific enough, or because you have other projects that you need to finish first because you think those are gonna do really well on YouTube, despite them not being interesting to you, which led to this really strange feeling of massive, heavy guilt. Like I was doing something wrong for wanting to show you guys how to make a small knife, or make a video about replacing a steering shaft bearing. Needless to say, it didn't take long before I'd burned myself out on woodworking, YouTube, and crafting in general. And I needed to figure out what was wrong with me. I wish I could say that some wise sage came down from a mountain and in a thunderous voice said, "Cody, the time has come for YouTube." But really what happened is I jumped on Google and I did some digging. And I did some digging and more digging. I was trying to figure out why I would quickly lose interest if I was forced to stick to a single craft or hobby for a certain amount of time, and how I could get over the things about making YouTube videos that I didn't like. I thought maybe there was some trick to this whole thing, or maybe I was missing something, some secret. And then eventually I got tired of digging, so I took a break. I bought a big boy truck. I have some projects in mind for that. Explored some of the beautiful Oregon outdoors. Made a wooden mechanics creeper for my dad for Father's Day.
That's just too darn pretty to put.
I made it for you to use it.
Yeah, it's too darn pretty to put on their vehicle and get it all stuffed up and greasy. That thing is sweet.
I did some small odds and ends projects without filming them, and I tried to teach our dog Loyal how to swim, which went okay, but if you have any tips or tricks on how to get a dog to love the water, I'm all ears.
Get it. Get your ball. Yeah, go get it, bud. Go. Go get it.
Then I found this book, and I can honestly say it has changed my life. It has validated things in me that I've tried to stifle for years. It has given me a name, and it freed me from the self-made limitations I'd put on myself. This video isn't a book review though, but I might do a future review on it later if there's enough interest, but I mean, I might just do it anyway, even if there's not interest, because you guys need to be interested in this, if you're anything like me. But it turns out I was missing something. I was missing the freedom to work on what inspired me and would in turn inspire you. As Wrangler Star recently said, enthusiasm breeds enthusiasm, and I think that is some really profound. Also turns out I'm not the only one that moves from subject to subject at a breakneck speed and then gets shunned by the outside world because we can't stick to one thing for long enough. This book gave me the courage to make this necessary change. I realize now that I started this channel for all the wrong reasons, and I made my little box of things that I can do so small that I didn't want to do anything. It's time to correct course and make this channel about the right reasons. I want this channel to feel like a journey together, you and I, as we explore new crafts, new projects, and new passions. I want to help you learn from my mistakes and inspire you to get out there and make something, break something, or fix something. I don't want to come across as an expert anymore, if I ever did. Or at least, I don't want to position myself that way. I'm not any better than a lot of the other creators out there. I'm especially not any better or more knowledgeable than you. Hell, half the time I'm figuring this stuff out on camera just like everyone else is. I feel like I'm coming across disingenuous, and maybe that's why I'm lacking a little bit of passion and enthusiasm for what I'm doing. I want this channel to be about more than just woodworking. Now, does that mean I'll never do woodworking on this channel again? No. More than likely, the majority of the videos on this channel are going to be woodworking. But I'm giving you fair warning, I'll be tossing some other stuff into the mix now. I might do less step-by-step and more follow along on this project with me sort of stuff. Or maybe just vlog-style videos like this one. Maybe I'll even just go on some random rants occasionally. I don't know about that one. But maybe. One thing for sure I'm going to do on this channel in the future is completely remove the motivation of money as the driving force behind why I make my content. My creative drive and my enthusiasm can't be based on dollars. It isn't fair to me, and it's especially not fair to you. Now, with that said, one more thing before I sign off. Well, two things. First, thank you for sticking around for this long and hearing me ramble, and hopefully supporting these changes that are coming. Second, I'm not a fan of filming. I love the project building, I like the editing, but there's something about the filming that just throws me off. I'm in the heat of a moment, working on a project, things are going good, and having to stop in between steps, readjust the camera, check the lighting, check the audio levels, make sure things are in focus, plan out the next shots, etc. It just really bums me out. So if you have any thoughts, tips, or tricks to make the process a little more fun or a little more enjoyable, please do not hesitate to let me know. I hope you're looking forward to the new direction on the Craftswrite channel as much as I am, and I can't wait to see where this new journey leads. Cheers, Craftswrights.